And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 21st episode of the Cluckin Crew live stream. I am your host, the creator and voice of Chucky Chicken, Michael Cook, and with me, as always, is my second in command, my assistant director, producer, Elias Levine.
Hello, everybody.
We have made quite a few changes, as you can see.
What do you guys think of the new setup?
Yes, please let us know what you think of the, yes, the show is officially old enough to drink. We are not dating, first and foremost, Saberwing, thank you very, very much. No, this is our...
Where did that come from?
Saberwing, I don't know.
What?
I sometimes...
But yeah, I worked on, giving the stream setup a bit of schnaz. We got... And then you'll see some other stuff later on.
Yes. Oh, very excited. So
yeah,
it's going to be a little bit of a different stream today because we're a little more organized and we have some segments and we have some stuff. But before we get into any of that, as always, we have our advertisement. So this episode of the Cluckin Crew podcast is brought to you by Chucky Chicken's Animated Arcada Classic Cartoon Matinee. Come and join us for an evening of classic cartoons featuring characters such as Popeye, Betty Boop, the Looney Tunes, Coco the Clown, and many more surprises, all hosted by Chucky Chicken and his friends. Tickets are available for our two shows on December 27th at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. at the Arcada Theater in St. Charles. To get tickets, head over to oshows.com. And I actually did leave links for both the 7 a.m. and the 7 p.m. show in the description of this very stream. So get your tickets. It's going to be a lot of fun. And now back to the show.
The timing on that transition on my end. I nailed that one. I nailed that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So first and foremost, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna be so much better when I start drinking my coffee, though.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, yes, you drink your coffee. I do want to say hello to all of the lovely folks who have tuned in very quickly. Let's see. We got Angie B. Kimberly Gonzalez is here. We got Matthew Coe in the audience. Hello, Matthew. Charlie Harhar Studios is here. Tom Lapsley. Dirk Carnage. Saberwing. We love Saberwing. Hello. Dylan Royer is here. Jurassic Mation. I think you're a new guy, but thank you. Welcome. I think you've been here before, actually. Happy Coma is here. Hello, Happy. And that's all the people that I can see right. Oh, and William Bynum is here as well. Hello, Will. Nice to see you all. Good to be here. Yeah. So as you can see, we do have, of course, all of the amazing artwork from you guys. This is fan art, by the way.
Yeah, here, I'll move us a little bit.
Yeah, get us out of the way so we can take a look at some of the lovely pieces that we have here. Yeah. So we do have our art corner. We promised we were going to do this, and now we finally did it. They're finally here. So we have wonderful pieces by Addie Kidd, Jana Marie, Matthew Coe, quite a few. We do have a Kimberly Gonzalez. We have one by Sleepy Corey is here. Yep. So if you want to be a part of the fun and you want to get your, I don't know if you can make like a really quick like texting so we can put a hashtag down at the bottom, Elias. I should have said that earlier. But using the hashtag Chucky Chicken fan art. If you
or
if
even
you
just the Chucky Chicken hashtag, really.
Yeah, the Chucky Chicken hashtag or Chucky Chicken fan art, so it's a little easier if we look for it on like Instagram or Twitter or what have you. All that fun stuff.
Hashtags, put them all in there.
All the hashtags, yeah. So let us, I'd like to rotate these out so we can get new people up there and new faces and new pieces. So. But yeah, these I collect every piece of fan art that we get. So yeah, thank you. Anyway, now back onto the show. First and foremost, I do want to wish everybody who celebrated a very happy Diwali.
Yeah.
I did not celebrate, but I'm sure there were people in our audience who did.
Yeah, I mean, it was last weekend for those who don't know, and when I was walking with my buddy, and there were fireworks all over the place. It was really cool.
Oh, yes, we had a fireworks here in the Chicago area as well. So, happy, yeah. So, absolutely, we love to do. So we have our little Diwali candle out here, which I think is pretty epic. And now we're gonna do a new segment here, the news segment.
News.
Yes, we have. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start talking a little bit about animation news right up front at the beginning of the show, because there was a lot that happened. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think first, let's just say Happy Indie Animation Day to everybody.
Yes, and happy. That is the focus of our show today. So I wanted to save that for later.
Okay, we're saving that for later. Okay, well then the first thing, of course, we got to talk about Garfield.
Yes, the Garfield movie trailer finally came out.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so cute, but Chris Pratt is so soulless and horrible, and I hate it. Like, everything in that movie looks so good, but then you just hear Chris Pratt putting in zero effort, and I'm just
I know. It's honestly, I really wish they would have gotten either Frank Welker to reprise this role. I know Lorenzo Music, who was the original voice of Garfield, is long gone, but I mean, at this point, I even hate to say this and even suggest this, but I would much rather have AI generated Lorenzo Music than Chris Pratt. I'm just saying.
I don't know if I would agree, but I understand the sentiment. The sentiment.
Yeah.
Like, if he was still around, ideally he would be Garfield. Honestly, if it were my movie, I would have tried to get Bill Murray, but whatever.
Well, you know,
he hated.
He's done his duty twice, so he's good.
Listen, this could have been the Garfield movie he actually enjoyed.
You know what? This is true. I actually, Dirk Karnoff says, have you heard Maurice LaMarche's Lorenzo Music impression? It's pretty spot on. I have not. If he does a spot on Lorenzo Music, then he should have been doing it. Like, he should be doing it. Like, oh my god, I love Maurice LaMarche, so he is absolutely spectacular. But, so yeah, the trailer came out for that today. Or no, the other day. Sorry.
Happy says you know who should voice him? Ron Swanson, the guy from Parks and Rec. Honestly? I could see it.
I've not watched Parks and Rec, so I don't.
He's the guy with the mustache in that one clip that we were gonna animate. Yeah. Who did it?
I know. Yeah, I know who Ron Swanson is. I know that they parodied him on Ed's World and like all over the place. So
yeah,
yes,
I could see him voicing Garfield.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. But but thankfully Garfield was not the only piece of animation news. Actually. The next piece that I want to talk about actually pertains to our new little intro screen before the stream. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
This Saturday, 95.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the big one.
95th anniversary of Steamboat Willie, everybody. Get ready. The mouse is entering public domain.
So, as a little tribute, I thought, you know what? It'd be kind of fun to recreate the Steamboat Willie title card for our stream, and I think it turned out pretty good. And there are references to myself, to Elias here, and to our good buddy Tino, who celebrated his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Tino! We love you.
Happy birthday, Tino's in the chat. I know he's not
Yes,
here.
please. Happy birthday to Tino. Absolutely. So, yeah, 95 years. How it's so insane. Now, obviously, Mickey as a character will not be going into the public domain. It is only the short Steamboat Willie, along with Plain Crazy and Gallopin' Gaucho, which came out before Steamboat Willie. And everything from 1928 will be going into the public domain at the end of the year. What is your thoughts Elias? What do you think of that?
About the whole, like, public domain thing? Sorry, I was typing to Tino. I mean, like, finally. Honestly, finally.
Right.
Also,
By the
everyone,
way-
are you not so happy that Mike's microphone is working now?
I was just about to
Are you
say
not?
that.
Isn't that
You
amazing?
stole my thunder!
Not my first time doing it.
No, it's really not. Yeah, who knew that going into the computer microphone settings and adjusting the volume would actually help me sound pretty darn good. I don't freaking know, man. You know, so, but yeah, finally, Disney has not attempted to renew the trademark or lobby Congress. I mean, they're in enough hot water as it is already, so I think this was just one fight that they knew they weren't gonna win. So, now, unfortunately, just because Steamboat Willie is going to the public domain does not mean that the character of Mickey is going into the public domain.
That specific design, though, will be. Won't it?
No,
No.
actually.
Then what even will be public domain of that cartoon?
The cartoon.
Oh, so it can just be, like,
short.
shown anywhere.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people aren't quite getting, is that people are thinking, oh my god, now we can use Mickey Mouse. No, you can't. Not even the design, because according to copyright law and trademark law, as long as the owner of the trademark continues to use it into perpetuity, you know, that's why you see Steamboat Willie merchandise and Steamboat Willie things and all that stuff, right? So, which I think is just, you know, as far as I'm concerned, like, it's kind of exactly like the old Fleischer Superman cartoons. The cartoons themselves are public domain, but Superman himself is not, right?
Not even that, like, early design of Superman, because they don't really use it anymore. Or, I mean, I guess it hasn't changed all that much.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There needs to be a trademark law reform at this point. So we are in unprecedented waters. I mean, even Felix the Cat at this point, who is like one of the oldest cartoon characters, you don't see a lot of him anymore, but I think he's owned by DreamWorks, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
So
DreamWorks?
I think so. I believe so.
Let me see.
Think Joe.
Let me double check.
Because Joe Orioli, who did the 50s. Well, okay, so Felix the Cat was created by Pat Sullivan.
Yeah, DreamWorks does.
Yeah.
In 1970, Oriolo gained complete control of the Felix character, and Don Oriolo continues to promote the character to this day, even though the rights are now owned by DreamWorks.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know DreamWorks had Felix.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. So, I mean, but it's a shame, because what have DreamWorks done with Felix recently? Like, do you see Felix the Cat anywhere? No, you don't. So, it's a shame. But anyway, so the cartoons themselves will go into the public domain, but unfortunately the character, until they stop using the character and stop renewing the trademark, which, let's be real, multi-billion-dollar corporations will not do that. So that's what I'm saying. There needs to be trademark reform. But speaking of corporations doing really crappy things to good cartoons,
oh my
goodness. Let's talk Wiley versus Acme for a second.
Yeah.
Really quickly, because
that's an insane thing happening right now.
That is, yeah. So for those of you who are ill-informed, Warner Brothers Discovery just announced that they were in the creation of a movie called Coyote versus Acme. The basic premise being that after years and years of the Acme Corporation, basically screwing over Wile E. Coyote, he finally has decided to sue the corporation. And he hires a lawyer, played by John Cena, to defend him in court. It was completely made. It was done.
It was finished. Fully finished.
Yes. And then Warner Brothers Discovery decided, no, we're not going to put it out. We're going to shelve it and just get rid of it for a tax refund. The film itself, I think, cost like $70 million or 7 million, whatever it was, and I think they're getting only like 30 million back or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but the outrage was real. Like industry legend, like even Tom Ruger.
Yeah, I saw his
who's our
post
very good
about
friend.
it.
Yeah, he posted on it, which good on him. Like Tom Ruger is keeping animation alive at Warner's, and just I love him very much. For those of you who don't know, he is our exec producer for Chucky Chicken as well. So we're gonna have to get
he's
him
mainly
on the
like
show.
an advisor for us, but he's a good friend to the show, and he helps us a lot. He's definitely like a mentor type for.
He's a pal.
Crew.
We adore him. But the unthinkable happened, because just the other day they announced that they are putting the movie out after all.
Yeah,
They went back and they decided, you know what? I think
maybe I'm not gonna commit fraud after all. Actually,
right.
Too late though, because the federal government is like, this is incredibly fishy.
Right. I mean, this is not the first time they've done it. They did it with Batgirl. They did it with Scoob, Holiday Haunt. They did it with another Looney Tunes movie. So, I think at this point, it's time. I mean, I don't normally get super political or anything like that on this show, but I really think it's time to get rid of Zaslav, and I really think it's time for Warner Discovery to like separate and just be back to Warner's and Discovery and get back to business, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about this the other day. If you're gonna get a new CEO or a head of a company, make him an artist.
Yeah,
make him somebody who has that industry
that industry knowledge and just people who actually know what being an artist like is,
right?
Because back in the day, like Walt Disney, he didn't make the cartoons, but he still draw. He could drew that one.
He was still an artist, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He started as an artist, and then as the cartoons continued to get better and he brought on more people, that's when he stepped away and was like, I'm going to supervise and I'm going to critique and I'm going to push the artists to be better, and from there we're going to make bigger and better shorts, and that's why he's Walt Disney. Kind of like what I did. I still draw. I'm kidding, but anyway. So overall, it's a happy ending for Coyote versus Acme. They basically stated that Warner's will not be distributing it. They are looking for a distributor, which again,
that's so weird. Why not
sense.
Just distribute it through Warner's?
I don't know.
Like, what are you gonna do? Send it to Paramount?
Well, I think. Well, that you know what. They did say that they were looking at like Apple or Netflix or Hulu.
Okay.
I'm telling you this, Disney, if you're listening, get Coyote versus Acme for Disney Plus. I'm telling you,
that would be quite the.
It would not be the first time, because Roger Rabbit is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but that was like a whole collaborative thing between Disney and the other studios.
I'm just saying, they need to do that. Like, you want to flex. Like, that is the ultimate flex right there. So
I still think someone should just leak it online. I don't know.
Popeye movie, anyone?
You still gotta send that to me.
I will.
Yeah, because you got that thing, and that's before it was wiped from the internet.
I do have it. I'm not gonna tell where I got it or how I got it, but I got it.
Our sources are secret, but we have we have the Popeye.
We have the goods. We have the goods.
We should watch that full thing at some point.
Yes, we definitely have to.
That could be a fun Discord stream.
Yeah, that would be very fun. So, and that's the news. Elias, who brings us the news?
Twitter.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
We just find it. I don't know. We do
we need a damn sponsor. That's what we need.
That would be pretty cool.
That would have worked so much better.
Hey, Tim Hortons, can you sponsor me, please? I want free.
This episode is brought to you by our patrons on Patreon. That's a good one. There we go. Well, anyway. We are going to take a very, very short break here because we want to show off some really cool stuff here. I don't know if you have the button on your end to to do the thing. But
I mean, yeah, I have them all. I have them all set up.
I know. I'm talking about the other thing though.
What other thing?
Like the YouTube thing. Never mind. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna take a short break, probably about 5 minutes, and then when we come back, we're gonna be talking about Indie Animation Day.
Yay!
So don't go away.
Animation Day. All right. And here we go.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on. I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey,
And
Chucky.
I'm rambling a bit, aren't I?
Here we go. Well, good night.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that! No! Stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Freddy.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup. I love it.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, kid.
Attention, everyone! I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
We already know Chucky, Miss Chelsea.
We sure do. Fair Duncan best janitor this side of the reefer. Righteous.
Oh, right. Well, you may have known him as the janitor, but now...
Oh, Chuck! You ain't leaving, is you? You was me best mate!
I thought I was your best mate.
No! He's the new co-director.
Oh, well,
Okay.
now I'm just embarrassed.
I always thought he was some kind of rat.
Lovely.
Thanks for the fanfare.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Near them up.
You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions are so much fun. I'm so glad I get to experience them for the first time. Especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening? Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky, just one more house, please.
Oh, what the hey? One more won't be the death of me.
Oh, good, because there's the house right there.
The old Grayson Manor! Chelsea, isn't there any other place we could go?
It's the only house in town we haven't been to yet. You're not afraid, are you?
Right. Welcome back, folks, to the Chicken
Garfield
Chat.
Wasn't here last time.
None of this was here last time. This is all new. This is brand new.
Yeah.
It's so fancy.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stream our very good friend and the co-creator of the indie animated series Mid Mortis, our good friend Meg Boudreau.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let me turn you up
That
a bit
is
for
me.
the folks at home.
Oh, yes. So
Made
you did.
Mortis.
You did. You made the thing.
You did?
And speaking of indie animation, today is the animation day. So I think it would just be pretty, I think it's important that we shed light on some of our favorite creators. Twitter just was an absolute love fest today for indie
I
animation.
know. I was gone for
So-
most of today, but when I showed up again, it's like, oh my god, everybody's just like,
Yeah, it just,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. As a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all saw or not, but Tracy Butler now follows Chucky Chicken, which is actually
I did see. I did.
which is pretty
And
pretty
They
amazing.
work on
these names
Lackadaisy,
remind
right? I
me
don't really
who
know
they
people.
are.
The creator of Lackadaisy.
Oh, the creator, not just someone who worked on
Yeah,
it.
the
Damn!
creator of Lackadaisy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so
Cool.
Tracy, if you're watching this, we love you. We love your work. Congratulations on all of your uber success. $2 million on a makeshift crowdfunding campaign to do a full
Oh my God,
season
for a
of the
plushie?
show.
Oh.
Yeah, that is.
No,
pretty-
yeah.
$2 million dollars for a plushie would be like crazy.
That's a lot
Money
of-
well
that's a
spent,
lot
in
of
my
plushies.
opinion.
Maybe if
That's
it
a
was
lot
like
of
5
plush.
feet tall.
Maybe, you know what? Would you buy a 5-foot Rocky or Scarlet
I'd buy a
or
5-foot tall
Freckle?
Chucky chicken, and then I'd like hollow at the stuffing and climb inside of him and like go fight people in the street.
The most expensive mascot costume you could own.
And the $2 million 5-foot tall Chucky chicken plush that I destroy to make into a really bad person.
You really like that one?
Now that's what I call a sound investment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's give him a
god.
second.
Okay. Well, the goodness that you can now hear me laugh and not
Yes.
break up.
It's
Which
not
is
gonna sound like a
beautiful.
tornado siren, that is true.
I kind of miss it.
Or maybe it can.
Oh, you guys suck so much. I love you so.
Just sitting here stone-faced.
Oh my lord. Oh, okay. Well, on that note, let's talk about some of our favorite indie projects that have been released or that are coming out or that are, in the works, out of the works, whatever. I got a couple. I don't know if you guys have a couple, but
I do.
okay, let's start with yours, Mid Mortis.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
I am quite a fan of Mid Mortis.
I am yes, absolutely.
Well, it's my silly show about ghost hunters. Mike has helped me with organizing a bunch of stuff, which I am grateful for. Creators supporting creators, let's go!
Whoop.
And, we just came out with the intro today.
Yes.
Yay! That was
Woo.
fun.
Thank you, by the way, for the special thanks credit.
No
that was
problem.
That was very sweet of you. You did not have to do that, but thank you.
You believed in us, and that's what the special thanks is for. The people who believed in us.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, everybody did such amazing work. I
Yes.
forgot to give myself a cleanup credit. Oops.
You know what?
But
It's
I don't
okay.
really care.
When you
You
do
mean-
everything else, it doesn't
Yeah.
really.
Exactly.
When you have it created by credit, like that kind of
It's
trumps
fine.
everybody. So you're all good.
But everybody did such amazing work, and I'm happy that they seem really proud of the stuff that they made.
Mhm.
And seeing it all together and finding out, oh, thank God, it all looks like it was drawn kind of by the same person. Because I was
Yeah.
really worried about that for a little bit.
But that's kind of the goal. Like in an animated show, you want it to look like it was drawn by one person.
Yeah, exactly. I was nervous we weren't gonna have that. And
Yeah.
for all the cheap shortcuts I took with the backgrounds, they don't look half bad.
Not at all. It turned out a lot. It turned out way better than I expected, and I was expecting it to come out really well. So
Aw.
yeah. So kudos to you and congratulations. And yes, I did like and subscribe and did share and all that stuff.
Thank you.
So
Even
please.
my mean stepsister liked it.
Aww.
She said she was proud of me. She hates us.
Wow, that's a bit.
Wow, you have a wicked stepsister? That's pretty bad.
Okay, she's like 4 years younger than me, so
Oh,
she may
wow.
just be a kid who's a brat, but yeah.
She's a teenager, yeah.
I have
'cause
3
she's-
siblings total.
Oh, no offense to any of our teenage listeners, but teenagers are just wicked creatures all around.
Creatures.
So, yeah. They're not people yet. They will be, but anyway. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of laughing emojis. There's Mike's got a tea kettle laugh. I do have a tea
Oh my god,
kettle
it
laugh.
does sound like a tea kettle.
Saberwing, weather alert, the Chucky category cyclone has touched down. Thank you. Good lord. Anyway. So, besides our own shows, what is another one of your favorite indie animation projects?
Will I be killed on the spot if I say the Digital Circus?
You're allowed to say it. We don't have to be fans for you to like it.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead.
I love it so much.
It's a good, yeah.
I think it's a little funny how Gooseworks seems to not know how to respond to the fame.
I mean, they got written about in Forbes magazine.
Oh my god, good for her.
That's a huge deal.
That's awesome.
Yes, that is fantastic.
I should show my teacher the pilot. I bet he'd like it.
I'm sure he would. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. Go ahead.
He introduced me to, oh god, what? Ramshackle.
I
didn't know it existed.
Ramshackle.
And then he was like, oh, I found another indie pilot just like yours.
Yeah.
And sent me
Oh my
Ramshackle.
gosh.
I was like, oh, this looks cute. And then it's everywhere now.
I love Ramshackle. Yeah,
I still haven't seen anything of it. I don't think.
Well, they're working on it.
Yeah, they're working on the pilot right now, but they put out little teasers and stuff. The animation just looks really beautiful. I also really was a fan of Long Gone Gulch. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
I wonder why that one kind of faded into silence.
It happens.
Yeah, I think like there was some kind of.
People are busy.
It might be that, but it might have been like they made a deal and it just never went through or something. I don't know.
Because I know Tara Billinger started working on Clone High.
Yeah, because like me saying that there might have been like a deal is just totally conjecture, just me like assuming.
Tinfoil hat theory.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, while we're talking about it, because I see Engie B has said, I've never heard of Ramshackle. Matthew Coe says, I'm totally into Ramshackle. Jurassic Nation, if you think about it, dinosaurs turn into chickens, chickens turn into meat, and meat turns into dinosaur nuggies.
I feel like that last one was not the same as the first two.
The circle of life.
One of these things is not like the others.
Is there a way that we could like showcase like maybe pictures of some of these shows that we're talking about? Or
Slap them on screen, Alley Cat, my boy.
Let me see.
Do we have another thing that we can go to and like we can?
I can
like.
No, I can just put art up here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I want to talk about an indie animation thing that never gets talked about, even though it's still being made.
Chucky
Did you
Chicken.
almost just say Chucky Chicken? Nobody ever talks about Chucky Chicken on the Chucky Chicken live stream. It's kind of screwed up when you.
So bad.
No, I was thinking that I myself, as a creator, am inspired by Ed's World, and it's an indie cartoon that's still being produced. There are still episodes coming out, but nobody ever includes it in the other cartoons for some reason.
Well, you know, I do adore Ed's World. For those of you who don't know what Ed's World is, it was created by Ed Gould back in 2003, 2004, and it was basically Ed hanging out with his friends Matt, Tom, and Tord, going and doing adventures. Eventually, Tord left the show, and then it was just Ed, Matt, and Tom, and it was kind of a slice of life, fantastical comedy series. And what was super cool about it was, it introduced a lot of people who would later, you know, Eagle Raptor was on that show, Harry Partridge was on that show.
Oh yeah.
Like all sorts of people who now are industry professionals and like the gods of indie animation, or just animation in general, a lot of them, like, those were the Newgrounds days.
Yeah.
It's really unique to see. And sadly, Ed passed away due to cancer, acute lymphomic. I don't exactly remember what it was called. It was a cancer of the white blood cells. But he passed away in 2012. And ever since then, Tom Ska took over the show for a couple of years. And, he and his production company kind of finished it. And then just 3 years ago, in the middle of the pandemic of all things, Ed's World came back. And they've been kind of dropping episodes sporadically every once in a while. I
really like the new direction that it's gone, and I feel like it's more accurate to what it started as. Like,
yeah,
it was really cool to have Paul Tervoord and all of those amazing animators doing this stuff, but I kind of like now that they're trying to look like the way that Ed did it at the skill level that he was at.
Yeah, I agree. They said in the making of Ed's fan service 2 that their goal with it was to do Ed's style like in 2012 plus a couple of years. Like, he had graduated from college and, he had leveled up and done a couple stuff. And I think they really did, capture that. So, we got Mid Mortis there. Cool.
Jump scare! Ah!
Yeah. Can we pull up Ed's World for people and, a couple of the other stuff? I'll send you the pictures.
Yeah, send me some pictures.
Cover us in pictures.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, Ed's World was really... It was... When I was a kid, I kept trying to make my own, where I would just take my 2 best friends, put us all in colored hoodies, and make us do things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd feel like, I'm gonna make my own show.
Yeah.
And it was just really inspiring to see somebody who didn't have fancy... He wasn't super popular, he didn't have tons of connections, he didn't have fancy equipment or a crazy amazing art style or the greatest production quality or even like the best writing. It was just something that he made for his friends to make him and his friends happy.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up getting a cult following from it, and that was like, oh my gosh, I don't need to be a professional to make something that people treat as if it were a professional product.
Right.
It's awesome.
Exactly. No, he was a, I think it's safe to say that he was probably one of the original indie darlings, right? Like
totally.
He loved his fans, and I put the picture in the exec chat, by the way, or in the mute chat thing. Elias.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just find it weird that he's never brought up anymore. Like, they don't post often, but I follow their Instagram is pretty active.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it has to do, I think, with the people who are running it now. Christopher Bingham and Matt Hargreaves, plays Matt, has continued the show. I think they've had just a little bit of hardship. I think COVID and a lot of the stuff that's going on in that part of the world, there's Ed's World for you folks. I did focus them. I did used to support them on Patreon, and I had the I had the pleasure of speaking with both Matt and Bing. Very great guys. I would love to have them guest star on Chucky one day. That would be just a lot of fun.
Matt seems like such a nice guy.
He is a sweetie. He really is a very, 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 very sweet guy. I adore him, and absolutely, I would love to have them on the show. I want to talk about this show, Monkey Wrench. I think
where's my brother when you need him?
This show is, I mean, when the pilot came out last summer, I've seen Zor-El every once in a while. I thought his animation looked really good. Again, there's another picture there for you, Elias.
Yeah, one moment.
Okay. And I'm not a big sci-fi guy. I love Monkey Wrench. I love the characters. I love the world building. I just think that this is just such a fun show, and I'm so pleased that they are going into episode 3 is hopefully going to be coming out here relatively soon.
Yeah. So everybody
yeah.
go check out Monkey Wrench because it's pretty epic.
Yes, it is a very,
It's
very
so
fun show.
good. I
What
love
are your-
Zerl's animation style.
I love the voice acting. I especially love Shrike and Beebs. I think that they are just a great comedy duo. I know the first episode was kind of like just setting everything up, but by episode 2, you really got a feeling of who these characters were, and you really got to see the comedy and just kind of that buddy dynamic between the two of them, which I think is just so funny.
I love Zerl's art style. His line art is like,
oh, it's gorgeous.
Right?
And our good
I
buddy
watched
Malcolm
his
is
Vine
actually
stuff.
helping out with cleanup on Monkey Wrench.
Yeah.
He's also helping on
That's right.
Mid-Mortis.
Right, yeah. That's the cool thing about indie animation. It's like you can work on different projects and you can work on different things, and it's so fun. Absolutely so fun. I really adore. I'm just gonna put a bunch of these in here just so you're ready when we're ready to talk about them.
Yeah.
Four
Well,
shows now, actually.
For me, an indie animation that I really like, that I have not seen anyone talk about ever, is a show called Talon, and it is about brief synopsis, dinosaurs with powers.
Oh my god, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Couldn't find a poster, huh?
No, I couldn't find a poster. So I found a cool screenshot.
I was gonna say, that screenshot looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's about this...
It's all shaded and stuff.
Yeah, it's about these, the main character, Talon, who is right there, and basically she is tasked to find the other, like, chosen warriors who are also other dinosaurs with superpowers, and there's, like, this blue monk guy. There's a trailer on their YouTube, which is Renegade Dreamer Entertainment. And I think I love the art style. I think that they really did well in designing all the dinosaurs and stuff, and the animation is really nice. It's looking really good, and I hope that it gets more attention soon. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. So everybody go drop Renegade Dreamer Entertainment a follow. Drop fan art and stuff, because I want this show to get more attention, because I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I do too. Just because I took a look here at the comments here, there's a couple that I haven't heard. Dirk Carnage says that Rhino and Red Bull is so good. Have any of you heard of Rhino and Red Bull?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Is it Red Bull or Red Bill? We'll find out here in a second. Oh! Okay. So I know exactly who these guys are. So, the people who did the Return to Crocodile Island animation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're doing their own original show. The Rhino and the Red Bull.
Yes.
Red Bill. Excuse me. I have the thing for you to post.
I am interested.
I just gotta say, first and foremost, the Return to Crocodile Island and the Curse of the Crystal Coconut, those, I grew up watching the Donkey Kong Country animated series, and I fell in love with it. I thought it was really funny, being a dumb kid in the 2000s, or a teen in the 2000s. But
I love the art style of this.
Yes, they took what they had done with the French animated show and just brought it up to 11, like cell shaded. It just looks so good, and our
look
very
at this,
good buddy
look at this
Uncle
art,
Al.
guys. This looks really good.
Yeah.
Is Uncle Al helping with Rhino and the Red Bill?
I don't know if they're helping with the Rhino and the Red Bill,
because I know he helped with the Crocodile Island.
Yes. Yeah. So.
This is awesome.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did they're doing a phenomenal job. So, absolutely, go and support these guys. Tales from Scorchwater Valley, the Rhino and the Red Bull. I believe I want to say it's out. I don't 100%. It's out. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. We'll have to watch it sometime.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun. If you guys want to watch us stream some of these stuff, let us know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do like a.
It would be like a Discord thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyone who's
Right.
not in the Discord, go join the Discord.
You better join now or you're gonna miss the
Yeah,
party.
you get all the cool updates, and sometimes we have Discord exclusive sales on our fourth wall.
This is true. Yes.
And
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, when we did that famous Wake Up Elias design, we made it a t-shirt, and it's like one of our best sellers, which, I mean, who knew? It just took me yelling at you to wake your butt up.
People love
Which
when you yell at me. The
I
fans
don't
love
understand
it.
why.
'Cause it's
It bothers
funny.
the heck out of me. God, it just annoys me to no end. It's like, if that's why you do it, we gotta have a talk. So
Post
were
the
there any?
Discord real quick in the
Yeah,
chat.
post a Discord link. Yeah, exactly. So, and we'll get to that in a little bit at the end here. I do want to talk a little bit when we do our housekeeping stuff about Patreon, but we'll put a pin on that. So yeah, just because they, now that we have Miss Butler's attention, I think we do need to talk a little bit about Lackadaisy. I think it's.
I feel so bad I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful animated
Oh,
show.
I've seen clips. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just never got
Yeah.
the time to sit down and watch through all of it.
Our very good friend Malcolm Ray is the voice of one of the characters, a couple of the characters on the show actually, which I think is super cool. And I adore it. I just love Lackadaisy. I'm just a big fan of the time period of the 20s and the 30s.
Yes.
Obviously,
Mhm.
So I love what they're doing. I think that they're a benchmark for, like, they are. Just the writing was really great. The animation style, like, I love the sketches that they have.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They did a phenomenal job. The voice acting was perfect. I love that they got Pro ZD in there to do voices, and
I love that guy.
oh, I adore him. So funny, so funny. And of course, Michael Kovac is there. There's a joke now that any show that Michael Kovac is a part of instantly becomes like a massive hit. And it's kind of proving true. Amazing Digital Circus.
Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy's been doing really well lately.
Yeah.
He's got a plushie.
Yes, that's
I'm
another
so
great one.
happy for them.
They just put out their teaser today. Here, I'll send you. Do you have a picture? Oh, you're just now putting up the
Sorry, I was
nice to
switching.
him.
I was switching accounts so that I could post the link because when I tried to do it on my account, it wouldn't let me.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Well, anyway, what are your thoughts being the resident cat on Lackadaisy? Then we'll get into Lumi and the Galaxy.
I still
Big
haven't
Galaxy.
seen it, but it's beautiful. I've seen the comic around forever, and I've always been a fan of the art style, and I've seen like the animation and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
think it's
Ashley
very
Nichols.
cool.
Yes, Ashley Nichols does do a voice on the Amazing Digital Circus as well.
And has their own cartoon, Farfetched.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Matthew. Mr. Kovac is the Chris Pratt of the indie animation world.
What?
Oh Lord.
Yes, Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy.
Yeah, Lumi.
Yay!
There they are.
I don't. No, I was about to say I'd like to consider Evan a friend, but we've talked like 3 times. But we're friendly. Evan's a delight to talk to.
Yeah.
I met him through the funniest means. My friend made a Wander Over Yonder Discord because they were really into it, and I was like, "Is that Evan with Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy? What?" And
Yeah.
I freaked out because I was the only one in the server who really knew what it was, because I was like, I was indie pilled.
The animation, yeah, it looks beautiful. I'm so excited for
And
the
then
show.
I love
it looks really good.
Siona, she is so
Yeah.
neat.
Oh my gosh.
I really like
Which one?
the guy.
The
that
slug
has,
girl.
Like, the,
Oh.
I like the little snake-looking guy. I think he's my favorite.
Oh.
Blue?
We don't know their
Yes?
names yet.
I know their names. Which one?
The yellow guy with the, like, snake hood.
The one on the
Oh,
right.
that's an owl. His name's Mika.
Oh, he's an owl?
He's an owl.
This guy right
Or
here.
like an alien, but an alien that I think is supposed to be owl-coded.
To the left of Lumi, like right above the
You
flower
mean
girl.
to the right of Lumi?
His left.
Oh,
right.
that's Davin. Davin?
Davin.
That's Davin. That's
Yeah,
the
that's the
one
one
that's
I
voiced by Michael
like.
Kovac.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what he
Yeah,
is either,
that one's
but...
the one that's voiced by Michael Kovac. That's Davin. I really like the design, but Siona's my favorite.
He's voiced by Michael Kovac. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, again,
And
another big hit.
I think the blue kid's name is Holden, and the flower girl's name is Felicity.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn more about this show. I said, I just saw the trailer today, but it looks a lot of fun. So, I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
One more.
One
Is there
more.
any? Let's see. Is there any others that anyone wants to talk about? Elias, do you have another one? Did I put another one in here? No, I didn't yet.
Well, you know me. I'm a sucker for...
It's gonna be a dinosaur one.
No, but it is
Damn.
gonna be an animal one.
Oh.
And, it's actually a series that is part of the little, online convention that we're gonna do. It's called Rising Storm, if I can find...
That's the one that Maggie's a part of. Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll try and find it on...
They let me do this little indie animation day like thing where we filled out all the letters and I made Hugo sit in the O because he's a fat ass.
Yeah, they reached out to me and they had Chucky do. We did one with Chucky as well. So.
Oh my
I'm
god,
looking
what?
for
I
some
didn't see.
promo art.
Yeah,
Closer.
we were day number 6. So.
Oh no, not the countdown. Just the
Oh.
word indie animation.
Oh no.
And
we
you got to
weren't
draw your
invited.
character interacting with a letter, and I chose O.
I did see that. That looked very, very cool.
Thank you. I might put that on a shirt so that it looks like Hugo's trying to phase through you, but he can't.
Yeah.
He got stuck.
That'd be fun.
Where did the image go?
Yeah, that does look like a very interesting show. What sucks is that a lot of these, like, they look really cool, and I don't, like, as a creator, it sucks because I would love to go and watch all of these shows, but I just don't have time because we're working on
Right?
this and we're working on all of our stuff.
That's me, but I want to be able to participate in all of them. I want to help people
That
make
too.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I die.
Yes, we would all die. So,
I'm already
But
on
yeah.
4 shows.
Oh my god.
I'm on Mid-Mortis, I'm on Chucky Chicken, I'm on Puppets Against Puppeteers,
Mhm.
and I'm on the Old Gods Anthology.
Oh,
Interesting.
I've not heard of the last two.
Yeah,
The last one, I think Elias would like because it's basically a bunch of stories that take place in their D&D world that they built off of.
Ooh, that's
And
cool.
it's actually made by my cleanup supervisor, Eggishin. or
That's very, very
Economics or
cool.
whatever. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they posted that little clip of like the dragon guy bowing that you
Mhm.
may have seen flitting around.
I'm sure it's floating around.
It looks
somewhere.
cool. I think the D&D nerds are gonna love it, which is great because I know a lot of D&D nerds.
Yeah.
As do I.
Oh, it's a
One of them
niche.
is at the table.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say Baldur's Gate was just nominated for Game of the Year, so they made a
As
smart
they
choice.
should have, because Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate is like insane.
Pikmin 4 win all the prizes.
All right. We're not talking games. We're talking indie animation.
Won't
So.
let me show the thing.
There should be an indie game day though.
There should be.
Well, when there is, when indie games do get that recognition, we do have a game that we would like to talk a little bit about. I'm not at liberty to talk about it yet because I signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yep, we can't
I'm gonna
talk
make a
about it.
game.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a horror game, and then I'm gonna make another game, and it's gonna be a not horror game. It's gonna be like Undertale, which I know is the dumbest thing to say ever, but it is.
Oh my god.
Listen,
Well,
I learned
sorry.
recently that all of the text, like all of the speech in Undertale, is all
Mhm.
held within like one massive if statement like spreadsheet instead
I
of
wish I knew what those words meant.
basically all of the
I use
code.
RPG Maker.
All of the code
No.
for all of Undertale's dialogue is in one string of code.
That's
Yeah.
really
Separate.
impressive.
No, it's not. It's not what you
It's
should
really
do.
bad.
It's not what you
It's
should
very
do
bad.
at all.
It's very, very bad.
You think Toby wouldn't do that? Have you seen the art book?
Right.
It looks
well,
like an MS Paint doodle napkin.
well, yeah,
Awesome.
the coding in the art is like a different thing, but
I saw something on Newgrounds. There's one thing that I do want to talk about super duper quickly here, and I actually favored it on Newgrounds. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Willie and Wendy. Have any of y'all seen this? It's like a black and white kind of
Wendy.
cat. Yeah,
I feel like the
No, I
name kind
haven't.
of sounds familiar. Post a picture.
yeah. Here, I'll see if I can find a. Well, this may work. I don't know if this is actually from them. I hope it is, but if not, I'm gonna feel really dumb. But yeah, Willie and Wendy, they are
Oh.
they're a black and white cartoon,
Cat
and it
skunk.
looks it looks very good. Yeah, I sent you the thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it definitely gives me kind of classic cartoon vibes, which I am always for. Always here for classic cartoons. So.
Really? I thought you hated classic cartoons.
Oh no, I adore them.
It's a joke.
I know. I'm trying to joke with you. Made by I'm gonna butcher this name, Joao Pereira, Brazilian. It's by the sound of it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's so cute.
yeah, very cool piece. So, and there's a full-on animation here, and it looks pretty darn cool. I'll again, that's another thing that we're gonna. I'll put a link in our chat here so you guys can take a look at it later. But yeah, let's definitely gonna have to do a Discord stream. But anyway, I think that'll do it for our indie animation talk. So yeah, leave your comments down below. What's your favorite indie animation project, either that's been made or that's being made or all that good stuff?
Yeah. If there's
and,
any
we'd love-
projects that you know about that you haven't heard
Yeah.
anyone talk about, let us know because we
We'll
want
talk
to
about 'em.
we want to see more stuff, you know?
Yeah. So, well, first up, thank you, Mang, for hanging out with us. This has been
Thank you
just
for having me.
a pleasure. We will be right back. We're going to take another really quick short break, and we're going to wrap things up on the Cluckin Crew live stream. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on, I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey, and
Chucky.
I'm rambling a bit, aren't I?
Here we go. Well, good night.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that. No, stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Freddy.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup. I love it.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, kid.
Ooh.
Attention, everyone. I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
We already know Chucky, Miss Chelsea.
We sure do. Fair Duncan best janitor this side of the reefer. Righteous.
Oh, right. Well, you may have known him as the janitor, but now...
Oh, Chuck, you ain't leaving, is you? You was me best mate.
I thought I was your best mate.
No, he's the new co-director.
Oh, well,
Okay.
now I'm just embarrassed.
I always thought he was some kind of rat.
Lovely.
Thanks for the fanfare.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Mary, Emma.
You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions are so much fun. I'm so glad I get to experience them for the first time. Especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening? Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky, just one more house, please.
Oh, what the hey? One more won't be the day.
Oh, we're huge. We're massive.
we are very big. Wow. And we're back, folks. Welcome back. And so yeah, I like this new format of the show. I think this works out really nicely. What do you think?
I agree. It definitely feels more structured, streamlined.
Yeah.
And
that's
you know what? I'm just happy that this new stream setup is working out.
Yes, I am too. Yeah, a lot more than I thought it would. Actually, this is really, really great.
Yeah.
So, real quickly before we wrap up, it was we were talking about this during the break, but there's another great indie animation show out there called Swift Spark and the Defense 5. Apparently it's been getting a lot of flack online because people had been comparing it to other indie projects and saying, wow, that's not really that great, but unbeknownst to them, it's been animated by one person. Like, this isn't a competition. Like, if somebody wants to do this, like, that's their time, that's their energy, that's their,
and I
thing
mean,
that they're putting on the world.
Yeah,
like,
and
don't do that.
And that in indie animation, that's how it all started. Is just people making stuff that all by themselves for like just something that they enjoy, and whether or not it became like a big thing or not wasn't really the goal. And honestly,
and here's the other thing.
I think that it's super like commendable to do an entire project by yourself, basically.
Absolutely. And honestly, I think that if people are giving you flack for how your project looks, like, that's on them. You're going to continue to get better, and the only way that you can start is by starting, right? Your first animation, your first short, your first anything is not going to be perfect. I mean, as a part of Indie Animation Day today, actually we had somebody reach out and say, we want to hear about the origins of Chucky Chicken. So I uploaded all of the first drawings that I ever did of Chucky Chicken, and they suck compared to how Chucky looks today. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They're charming, don't get me wrong, and I love them, and I wouldn't have them any other way. But there's definitely, like, there was a lot of love that was put into those characters. And if people told me, like, wow, that's hot garbage, like, that's just not okay. Like, you grow, and, you level up as an artist, and your skills go up, and your networking skills go up, and as you become a better artist, like, that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
You grow, and, like, what we're doing today with Chucky Chicken, Films of a Feather, is literally lapping what we did 15 years ago with wake-up call.
Heck,
And as a matter of fact,
even like 2 years ago.
yeah, I mean, wake-up call, believe it or not, was supposed to be foul play. I found all of the old storyboards and I put them up there, so check it out on Twitter. They're up there now if you want to see them. And it was supposed to be a lot longer than it actually ended up being, but I didn't have enough time to finish it.
Yeah.
And I just got done with the clock scene. That was it.
Yeah.
And even the clock scene didn't quite go exactly the way that I wanted it to. But you know what? I tried, and that's the thing. Like, you just gotta try. You gotta put it out there. And if people are gonna be jerks to you about it, then they're not true fans. Like, you know, just keep going. And if you're just starting your art journey, or if you've been at it for a while and you're feeling discouraged, let me just be the first to say, you are valid, you are important, you will get better, you need to keep practicing, and don't ever try and, I think this needs to be said. I recently had somebody come up to me and say that they felt like they were being outshone, or that they couldn't be a part of something because they had a family member who was a part of it, and they kind of stuck claim to it in their family, and so they just kind of gave up. And I think that's just absolute garbage. You know, family should not be a reason for you to not do something, because honestly, family should be supporting you in every step of your development and every step of your process, right?
Yeah.
And if they don't support you, that's their problem. You continue to evolve, and you're put on this path for a reason, right? You were given these skills for a reason. There's some people who love it, keep drawing every day. They may not get any better, but you know what? They love what they do. That's cool. But if you are genuinely wanting to get better, you will get better.
Yeah.
But don't ever step on anybody to get your way up to the top, because 9 times out of 10, those are the people that you're going to see on the descent back down.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that. So be kind. Be kind to one another, especially as artists. Support each other. That's why we did this episode the way that we did it today, because the beauty of indie animation is we're all independent, right? We're not reliant on focus groups or studios or network executives. It's literally, the old Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney, I got a barn, let's put on a show and get as many people as you can.
That is basically indie animation right now.
Exactly. And it's only going to get better. So please support each other, love each other, and,
and support everyone around you who wants to do art. Everyone should be allowed to do art. It doesn't matter who you are or who else is doing art. Like, everyone should be able to do art and to have fun doing it, more importantly.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, like, we're put on this earth for a reason, right? And if you are blessed enough to be able to do what we do, use it for good. Use it responsibly, and use it to uplift people, not destroy anybody. There's plenty of destruction. There's enough hate. There's enough anger. There's enough of that. And, I don't want to contribute to that. So, be kind, dream, try, do good, and support each other, because that's the only way that this thing is going to keep going.
Yeah.
But for all of those projects that we mentioned today on the stream, and any that we didn't mention, congratulations on all of your success. Good luck if you're just getting started. We wish you nothing but the best. And if you have a project, I mean, if it's Chucky Chicken, if it's Amazing Digital Circus, Mid Mortis, Lumi, whatever, maybe something we didn't even mention, go support them, right? Go buy a piece of their merchandise. Go, support them on Patreon.
Like and comment on their stuff. A big thing that people forget is that getting the feedback from people is really important for people doing indie animation, especially smaller teams, especially if it's just an individual. And if you like someone's art, even if it's totally not like animation related, if you like someone's art, let them know.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. And
it's like if you bake a cake for someone and everyone eats it and they don't say anything. It's just like, well, did you like it? Or what? Are you just being polite? Or...
Right, exactly. Well, I mean, I don't think they're just going to leave a cake, you know.
Listen, that happened to me once.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I made a whole cake and no one ate it, and I was so upset.
You must suck at making cake.
I made a really good cake. It was a
well,
it was one of those like log cakes. It was like a chocolate sponge with
a chocolate log.
Yeah, and it had this Bailey's like coffee chocolate like buttercream, and it was covered in chocolate ganache, and nobody ate it.
I would have eaten it.
I know. And you would have been like, wow, Elias, this is the best cake I've ever had.
Well, all right. Pat yourself on the back. Whatever. All right. Jeez. Well, I don't say this enough on stream, but I'm going to say it right now. I appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah. You help us. You help out a lot with this little show, especially this. Like, Elias did all of the new artwork that you see here. Like, our good friend Tino did the line art for the background, and Elias colored it and, you know, made all of this, you know, awesome new stuff and the props and everything. So everyone say thank you to Elias, because he really does amazing work. And of course, we have a lot of our people that are watching the show currently, like Matthew Coe, a really great animator. We love him to death. I don't know if I give him enough credit or not, but he really... he's a workhorse, and we adore him. We love him. So, very, very good guy. And we will hopefully have him more on the stream. But we're going to be wrapping it up tonight. So, one last thing before we keep going.
Let's talk about the convention thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this weekend on Discord, there is something called ArtCon. I will see if I can leave a link or anything like that, but it's a digital convention, and Chucky Chicken's being featured in it. We do have a panel, I think, this upcoming Saturday or Sunday, I think, at 2 or 3 p.m.
It would be 3 p.m. Eastern. Let me just double check the schedule.
Yeah. Is it this upcoming Sunday or Saturday, or next upcoming Saturday?
I believe it's next Sunday. Because it's the 26th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be after Thanksgiving. So that's cool. Alrighty.
So let me just double check that real quick, because...
Right, and we will, we'll have all the information.
Yeah, we'll definitely post more info.
Links to it in Discord.
Yeah, all the... Discord is the way to go. Yeah, it'll be next Sunday.
Okay, perfect. Another thing is... if you are on our Discord, please let us know if you are a Patreon subscriber that pays, I want to say $5 and up.
I think any of the Patreon supporters, really. I don't want to cut the little guys out, because.
All right.
We will be doing, starting next week, Patreon exclusive streams. They won't be quite as long, but they'll generally be happening after the main stream that you're watching right now. And speaking of stream, next week we will be doing it on Wednesday, because Thursday is American Thanksgiving.
Yes, Thursday is Thanksgiving here in the States, so we will not be doing anything on that day. So we'll be pushing it to Wednesday. We may do it a little earlier as well, because there are a few people that we would like to have on the stream, and I'm going to talk to them this week and see if we can get them on. Well, I see people leaving. Don't leave yet. Hold on. We're not done. We haven't said goodbye. Dirk Carnage, I see you. Don't go nowhere. We're not leaving yet. Jeez. Have a good night, everybody. I didn't say bye. Just for that, we're doing another hour. No, I'm kidding.
No, we're not.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so please, you can send me or Elias a private message with your Patreon handle, whatever your username is on there, and the pledge amount that you give, so that way we know, okay, we're gonna give you a special little pin or a little button or a little roll on Discord, so that way you can be a part of those exclusive Discord streams. And they will be on Discord, so we're not going to do a private stream here on YouTube. That's only going to be on Discord for our Discord users. So yeah, because we don't know how to do that yet. But yeah, so that'll be just a that's how you make Chucky stream longer, spite.
There you go.
No. I prefer Pepsi to Sprite. Oh, that was a bad joke. Oh my gosh. Of course you did. Of course you did. So anyway, now I guess it's time for me to do that YouTuber thing that we always do. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. It really does help out our channel grow. And please make sure that you like the video, share it with people, share the link, share the channel, get Chucky Chicken all over the place, get more people talking about us, you know.
Comment on the videos and stuff.
Please. Yeah. Let us know who would you like.
Commenting helps us out with the algorithm. That
right.
dreaded algorithm, but
yeah. Nicholas Warren says, but wait, there's more. No, seriously, wait, I'm not done yet. Come back. That's you're right. Story of my life. We are on all of the social medias. We are on Twitter, Instagram. We are on Blue Sky, Threads.
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. We don't really do a whole lot with. Yeah.
It's Facebook.
I don't do. Yeah, it's
not
freaking
exactly
Facebook.
An artist's hub.
Right. Although it is something that will get people like your friends and family and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know. And of course, if you are feeling super awesome, you are more than welcome to hit us up on Patreon and pledge as little as $3 a month. You'll get access to Discord, like the exclusive Discord stuff, as well as, you know, different behind the scenes things.
Yeah,
like
and
we posted the first scene of the cartoon in rough form on Patreon the other day, and that was really cool. And people got a chance to see a surprise guest star in the show, which I'm really excited about. And we're going to be doing things like showcasing the original version of the pilot that will never be made.
Yeah.
Or maybe it will. Who knows?
It's totally different
some of the jokes.
From what we have
from
now.
what it is now.
It's kind of insane. I think
it really
went
is.
From like 27 minutes to now it's like 22 or 21 minutes now.
No, it went from like 11 minutes to 20 minutes. It was a lot shorter.
No.
Yeah, because we didn't have the songs.
The songs wouldn't take up like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Check us out on the stream and we'll
we'll check
play
us out on
it.
Patreon and then we'll
then we'll talk there. And then from the bottom of our hearts, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We love having you here. Please make sure that you send us your fan art, because we will put it on the wall.
Yeah.
It ain't a refrigerator, but it's just as good, because the whole world will see it.
Yep.
And we will make sure to actually showcase it more clearly for people. Like maybe we can do that, like the end screen. We can have a fan art and then like the credits and stuff. So we'll do that for next time. But
yeah, we'll figure
anyway,
out that for next time. But
we're working. Let us know what you think of the new format. Do you like the commercial breaks? Do you like us kind of stepping away from the mic for a minute to kind of catch our breaths and all that stuff? Do you like the everything that we're doing? And let us know what you want to hear us talk about. And on that note, I'm Mike Cook.
I'm Elias Levine.
And we will see you all real soon.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody.